Good evening. Welcome to the darkest room in the whole building, I think. Hope you're doing well. Sunday, it is the 16th of November 2025. Hope you're all having a good weekend so far. And that's nearly coming to an end, but you've still got the evening to party or whatever you're going to do. Yeah. Nothing really much to report today. It's been a good day. Had a few laughs with the customers, so that was good. I think it's sort of like safe to say that anything with retail, a good 60 to 70% of it is based on how the customers are, and there's been a few good laughs today, and it's been quite a quick day. So, not to say I'm not ready to go home, because I am, but it's been all right. I try to think of what else to talk about, really. The rain came and went yesterday. I mean, it was a pretty big downpour, to be fair. Still not sure about weather warnings, but, some parts of the country need them, some don't. I mean, basically, if it's windy, you don't take an umbrella. If it's raining too much, you take the appropriate footwear. I mean, I saw a guy yesterday morning when it was chucking it down with rain, wearing a full jacket, a pair of shorts and a pair of flip-flops. And that was like 6:45 in the morning. So I think he'd gone to the local Greggs to get some food, but it looked like he'd forgotten half his outfit. There you go. And we've got a guy around our way, got a guy around our way that at any time of the year he'll take his dog out for a walk wearing just shorts. I think he's wearing shoes as well, but I'm not quite sure. But there's no top and it's just shorts, so he's either the hardiest person in the world or he's one of the craziest. But he never seems to shiver, so maybe he's made of stronger stuff. Maybe it's he's got the old Viking attitude or something, I don't know. He's got long hair, but that's, I've said hello to him a couple of times, but yeah, so weather-wise it's died down. It's obviously dark because it's late afternoon, early evening, so it will be nice to get home. I've still got my hour and a half wait for the bus. It's another hour till the bus turns up, so I'm filming this video, especially making, taking advantage of the fact I've got a freshly shaved head and a shampooed beard, which is coming on nicely. I want to grow it out even more. I'm liking it. I don't think I'd suit not having a beard now, so I've got to keep it rocking. But I think apart from that, it's business as usual, really. So I keep not trying to get the badge in, but it's just, I work in a vape shop, so what? I've not said anything that's detrimental to anyone here. In fact, most of the people I've met have been fantastic, so I'm not going to knock what we do, and it serves a purpose, and some people don't like it and some people do, and it's like everything else. You'll get your naysayers and the rest of it, but I don't really care. I do a fucking good job. I take home an average pay and I keep a roof over my head, so there you go. It's a shame. I still got an invitation to go around Tesco's with my bestest buddy yesterday. If he's watching this, I do apologise, but I was here. I tried to sneak out, but they kept dragging me back in. They're always dragging me back in. But yeah, to be fair with you, mate, going anywhere with you is a treat. So it would have been Tesco's or whatever. It would have been great. So maybe next time we'll get that sorted out. What else has happened apart from me constantly yawning again? It was quite a nice. Trying to get myself in more of the. You're getting a lot of background, and not a lot of potato head. It's ridiculous. What's going on? The older I get, I think the more I do look like a potato head. It's ridiculous. I think it's only the beard that's keeping me away from it. If I shave that off, I'm just going to look like an oval, dodgy person, so I keep it going. But yeah, yeah, like I say, today, no dramas or anything. I cleaned a lot of glass. Oh, excuse me, damn. I'll try and do a video tomorrow, possibly, but I'm not yawning so much. I cleaned a lot of glass, cleaned a lot of surfaces, made the place look lovely. Done my bit, and then in another 30 minutes, I'm going to piss off. Go and wait for the bus, take a walk home, get in, get the kettle on, done, sorted. Lovely. That's it, you reach a certain age, and it's, you know, some things you'd be just like, oh, I can't wait to get home for a beer or I don't know, whatever. But it's just, all I want now is a big jug of water, because vaping does dehydrate you if you're not careful, which I never am. A cup of coffee and to sit down on my arse and watch a bit of Netflix or YouTube or something like that. That'd be good. And then tomorrow I'm not in, so late morning, get up, have a decent breakfast, do a bit of housework, bit of PlayStation, bit of YouTube, possibly have a nap, because I'm of that age now where I can have a nap and not feel guilty about it. And that'll be that. So, you know, hopefully I'll have something more to talk about in the next video, but I'm just sort of catching up with my Sunday thing, because A, I like doing my Sunday chat, and B, I ain't got fuck hell else to do. You know, that's the only downside about this Sunday thing. I'm getting all emotional. The only thing about this Sunday thing is the fact that the bus is, it's just, the closest bus to me is 524, which means I'm never going to make it unless I shut the shop too early, and in which case I lose my job, in which case that's not good. But yeah, so tonight's going to be a nice chilled out night. I've got half a meat pie to eat, so sorry about that, vegans and vegetarians out there, but it's delicious. Marks and Spencer's, because I am a posh person, as you can tell. But I think it's about £5.50 for a giant pie that could quite easily feed 2 people, possibly 4. But it's nice, it's tasty. And I think it's worth the money, because it's full to the brim of meat. Sorry, vegans, vegetarians. I'm not sorry, really. It's all cool. It's all cool. My best mate's a vegan, so it's fine. We don't hold any grudges here. So yes, that's that. So tomorrow's going to be a lazy day. The only part of vaping I'm going to do is actually puffing on one. So that'll be nice. And then back to it on Tuesday up until Saturday, and then I'm off again. But I'm not worried about that. I'm just thinking about what I've got. At this rate, I might fall asleep on the bloody bus, in which case I might end up at the depot. That wouldn't be good. Trying to avoid that. So yeah, so I'm going to make this a short one, because I really am sort of like half asleep, but I just wanted to sort of touch base, as they say, touch base with you brothers. Fucking hell. Why isn't it people turn around and it's just like, you know, if you're going to call someone bro, don't use it as I've got my bestest mate, I call him bro, or brother, because he's like a brother to me. That's simple as that. But everybody in the streets is their own fucking bro. All right, bro? Hey, bro. Hey, you don't know the fuck. You're never going to see these people in 5 years' time, so I don't know. You know, you go to school with them. All right, bro? Yeah. Fist bump. Shake hands or shit. No, stop it. You're trying to act like you're some sort of like gangster shit. It doesn't work. It's ridiculous. Stop it. Just call him mate. I suppose it is the term. Bro is now the term of mate. But apparently, my bus driver turned around the other day and he had an altercation with a passenger who turned around and they said, "Oh, you gave him a £20 note," and the bus driver said, "Sorry, mate, I haven't got enough change." And the passenger said, "I'm not your mate," etc., etc. And it's like, really? You're going to start getting picky about stuff like that? That's a term of endearment. You know, I'll turn around to people that come in here and go, "How you getting on, mate? You all right? How's it going?" Don't call them bro, because that's how I do it. But he's like, "How's it going, mate?" "Yeah, not bad, not bad." it's not as if you called them arsehole or something. I'd understand if you turn around and go, morning arsehole, what do you fucking want? Then you could sort of see the area where it would be a little bit tricky. But if you say, all right, mate, and someone gets offended by that, you're being a little bit of a pussy, if you don't mind me saying so. Especially, I mean, it's like, the term of some people still, of an older generation say, morning, love, morning, darling. It's a term of it, you don't have to get funny about it. They haven't called you shithead. If they turn around and said, oi, arsehole, motherfucker, can I use that on, I suppose YouTube, whatever, I'm not getting paid for this. You understand it would be a little bit obnoxious. But mate, love, I mean, I don't call people love and darling, to be fair, but if you're one of those people who do, it's not the end of the world. We're living in a society of pussified muppets. It's ridiculous. Stop it. Just smile. You don't have to take offence at it. It's not meant to be offensive. It's meant to be a term of endearment. They're not expecting you to sleep with them or something. It's not weird. It's just like, it's just how people do. I mean, in old London town, people used to say, all right, darling. It's like markets, sort of speak. How many apples do you want, darling? How many apples? Right, darling, right. Who gives a shit? I mean, unless the bloke is pissing on the apples as you're buying them, I think you're fine. Yeah? I think you're all right with that. Oh, God, I'm in a tirade now. I'm of an older generation. That's why I wear a flat cap. I think I'm a man ahead of his time, or behind his time, or something. Because I just prefer the old the ways of doing it. I start with the Americans. They'll turn around. They'll literally come in sometimes and say, "Good morning, sir. How are you?" Because that's just the way they are. And people knock Americans, but they're some of the most politest people that come through the doors. I had one came through, the partner of the guy, and we were sort of joking about stuff, and she said that he was not like the other blokes because he was courteous and kind, which once upon a time would have been a thing. It was a part of life, but and it's just like, yeah. I said good. I said good for you, good for him, because it's nice to hear that that's still got that the idea of chivalry and the idea of being a decent human being to other people is still a thing, as opposed to sort of like just being a miserable fucker like me. Only joking. Well, sometimes, but yeah, So when the Americans, it's just weird being called sir because I feel a bit older. Maybe it's the beard. I don't think it's the rest of it because I'm as I've got literally no wrinkles on me at all. But it's just nice to hear it. But if you're one of these people that get offended by mate or love or darling or sweetheart or something, just take a step back, have a look at yourself, and stop being such a fucking dickhead. Just enjoy it, because this is a way of people reaching out to other people and just being polite and friendly. And if you don't like that, then, I don't know, jump on a spaceship, travel to Mars, and hope you don't crash. Basically, you're a waste of fucking space. My opinion only, of course, but, there is a lot to be said about common courtesy and the way of treating other people. Even though I've just said they should go on a space rocket and blow up in Mars. But I'm doing it out of love and kindness. But anyway, I'm going to come up with something else to talk about next time, because I'm rambling on now and it's getting up to the 14-minute mark, and nobody wants that. Nobody wants it. Just past 14-minute mark. Jesus. I'm so sorry. Anyway, wherever you are, tip for the week. Ask one person that you don't know how they are, even if it's somebody working behind a till or in the street. I mean, if they've got a can of beer in their hand and they're swaggering about, don't bother. But be picky with it. But just sort of, it does tend to make somebody's day. If somebody asks me how I am, it's just, or has a laugh, it can make your whole day fantastic. So there's the thought for you. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you on the next one. Cheerio. Bye bye.